everybody, I'm Lindsay, and I wanted to talk to you today about how a habit of complimenting others will change your life. So I think it's actually really common that people will believe in the law of attraction, but they might only really believe that it goes as far as believing that they have to think positively about their own thoughts about the future and their own opportunities. And I think it's a real blind spot if you are holding positive expectations about your own future while at the same time you're holding thoughts of criticism towards others or secretly hoping that others won't succeed. These are all forms of negativity that are still being held in your own mental atmosphere. And we have to keep in mind that whatever types of thoughts, the quality, whether it's positive or negative, those types of thoughts have the power to poison or purify your internal environment. And when I talk about internal environment, that means your mind, and it will have an impact on your outer environment in the form of circumstances. So it doesn't matter if the negativity is directed inwardly at yourself or outwardly at other people. It's still going to be negativity that is influencing your mental atmosphere, your inner environment. And by the law of attraction, you are attracting positive or negative circumstances. So your outer environment is a reflection of the quality of your inner environment, whether it's positive or negative in your mind, the thoughts that you're having. The idea is to have the most beautiful, healthy, fertile soil, which would be your mind, your inner environment, in which to place the seeds of intention to make them grow positively. So you want to keep that inner environment, that soil, really healthy and positive. So that goes as far as the thoughts that you have towards other people and external circumstances. It's just as valid as the thoughts that you have about yourself. Look at this video by Selma Hayek. She explains it. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Train yourself to look at the positive side on other people, it will come back to you because that's how you're looking at things, and doors are opening everywhere. If all you can see is the flaw, the fault, how bad things are, how this person this, how this person, that's all that there is space for in your life. This is the only thing that you will have in your life, because negativity, it's also contagious.
Maybe you've heard the phrase, as above, so below. And this just means that whatever happens in your internal world is manifesting in your external world. It's also important to note that if you have problems with low self-worth or low confidence, that this is especially important to not criticize others, because if you are criticizing other people, your mind is going to be in that habit of criticism in general. And sometimes we aren't aware that we are actually criticizing ourselves. It can kind of happen on a subconscious level. I want to mention that there is a difference between discernment and criticism. I think some people might be afraid to give up the habit of criticism because on some level they're afraid that that means that they will be accepting these things that they do not want into their life. But with discernment just means that you go with a simple decision. No, I don't want that thing. You can say, no, thank you, not for me, and then move on. Whereas criticism adds a layer of judgment to it and emotion. And judgment would be like, this is bad. And the emotion also is an indication that you are using criticism as opposed to discernment. So if you find it hard to give up those habits of putting judgment and emotion on top of it, which makes it criticism, then I would encourage you to check out Radical Acceptance. It's a book by Tara Brach. And this is a really good book to help you accept and tolerate not just yourself, but other, everything in your experience. And it will really help in this area. Getting in the habit of noticing and then giving compliments to other people can bring so much positivity into your life. Not only are you noticing the positives in your external environment, which is just an extension of your inner environment, your mind, which is the soil in which to plant your seeds of intention, but you're also giving to others, which is a message to yourself that you're ready to receive. And compliments are really small, but it really doesn't matter. What does matter is that you are getting into the process of dismantling this wall that's between you and other. And you're getting into this process of giving and receiving. And small energy exchanges back and forth will lead to bigger ones. So just remember that your inner environment, which is your thought quality, no matter who it's aimed at, that inner thought quality creates the outer environment. So let's try to keep it as positive as possible. So I want to challenge you guys to an extended period, maybe a month or so, trying not to criticize and giving small compliments as much as possible to try to improve the quality of your inner environment. It will brighten your mind, and your energy and all of that is going to come back to you. If you've had good experiences with giving compliments to others, let me know in the comments. And that's all for today, and I wish you good luck and take care of yourselves.